What's up, guys? Carolina Jackpot coming at you February 23rd, 2023. It's pretty early in the morning before I head into my next stop. I just wanted to jump on here and talk about last night, man. Gamecocks drop a 78-76 decision to the Alabama Crimson Tide in overtime. What a valiant effort by the Gamecocks, winners of three SEC games this year in basketball, winners of 10 games overall. Against the much more formidable Alabama Crimson Tide, and Coach Nate Oates of Alabama, if you can call him a coach. I don't. I have no respect for the guy. That team, they almost cost themselves the game by doing nothing but feeding the ball to this Brandon Miller guy, who to me is nothing more than an accessory to murder. It says in the ESPN story, calls him the embattled Brandon Miller finds a safe spot on the basketball court. A safe spot? Give me a break. Where was the safe spot for the young lady at? Huh? Where was her safe spot at? She didn't have one. The young lady that lost her life did not have a safe spot to go to, unfortunately, like poor Mr. Miller did. He was able to find one on the basketball court last night. But look, taking nothing away from his basketball playing ability. I watched that whole thing. Well, except for the part when not Xavier, who was it? Temple and Cincinnati, two teams that nobody cares about, decide to go to overtime in their game. So I missed that little part of it. But South Carolina played with his team wire to wire. Lost the lead, had the lead for most of the game, lost it late. I figured that they would end up losing. They did. I figured they'd end up losing by 10 to 12 points because they were just going to pull away there. Because depth and talent, is going to trump hard work, determination, and heart. I'm sorry, it just is. And it's taking nothing away from this guy's basketball playing ability. He was an absolute beast. He scored 41 points last night, and he made the game-winning shot in overtime, game-winning layup with 0.9 seconds left. Par for the course. That's our shit. That's what we do, man. That's our jam. That's our Gamecock way of life. That's what we do. That's how we do stuff. But I don't know. If Bryce Harper had went to college and we had played against him in baseball, the asshole would have hit 3 grand slams in one game against us. That's our kind of luck with these types of individuals, these types of players. But Alabama continued to feed him the ball all night to make sure he had the ball in his hands. I guess to make sure he could get his confidence back. To give him some kind of consolation prize for having such a tough week, being so embattled all week long. We're going to let him score every point in the damn game. And it almost ended up costing him the game. Nate Oates, who, like I said, I have no respect for. Guy should be fired for the comments he made after the situation came to light about wrong place, wrong time. And then if you have to go back and make another statement after your statement, then your first statement was bullshit. And I kind of got into it a little. I didn't get into it, but I had a little spar last night with somebody, or RMF Tide over here on the YouTube, telling me go read what his attorney put there. Go read what his attorney put. Okay, well, attorneys never bullshitted anything, have they? No, this is something from his attorney, a statement that he put out. So, you haven't been tried, you haven't been convicted of anything. There's nothing they can arrest you and charge you with. But you're guilty in the court of public opinion, and you're a major suspect. And I happen to think this ain't the end of it. It ain't all that you've heard of it. And it's probably going to be playing ball on the prison team next year, wearing that orange in them jumpsuits they made them Carolina students take off last night before they went into the game. I can't. It's not funny. I don't know to laugh at it because it's kind of in poor taste. But then again, they're kids, and I understand why they did it. But anyway, Brandon Miller, 41 points. Like I said, taking nothing away from his ability to play basketball. I mean, the guy's he's good. I mean, you don't even, just because they fed you the ball doesn't mean you're automatically going to score 41 points. Okay, it wasn't a goddamn gift. Okay, it ain't like the the guy who's buried on the bench could just come out and score 41 points if they fed you the ball all the time. Guy's got some major talent, but he's also got some major issues, and those are going to come to light. Well, those already come to light, and I think he's going to have to pass judgment on sooner than later. But that's just my 2 cents on it. I'm going to shut up about that situation now because it just makes me mad. I will tell you this. If he played for South Carolina and he'd done that, that guy would never see the court again. He'd never see the court again, not just because South Carolina and the athletic department would suspend him and kick him off the team. The SEC wouldn't allow it. They wouldn't allow it. But because it's Alabama, yeah. You know how that goes. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. It's a great day to have a day. It's really nice outside here in the upstate of South Kakalaki. I don't know how it is where you're at, but I hope that you are able to get out and enjoy it while it lasts, because I'm sure it won't last much longer. It'll turn off cold again, have a little cold snap at some point, and then we'll warm back up for the duration. But anyway, I'll see you guys later on. Appreciate it. Peace. And I'm out still. Go Gamecocks. Woo!